All right, ladies and gentlemen, Apple Vision Pro. I literally just went through so many loopholes to try to get this because the Apple Vision Pro is not sold anywhere but the United States of America. I'm from Canada and you can't buy this here. I am not sponsored by Apple and Apple didn't send me any of this. So make sure you guys watch till the end because things get interesting. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing, cinematic style. Okay, asking for a friend, is smelling tech creepy or not? Let me know in the comment section down below. I gotta say, this thing is hella impressive. Holding it in my hand, I do definitely feel the weight. Now, I know a lot of people online were saying it's smaller than they anticipated. I would say it's just about the right size that I anticipated. So I have the Oculus Quest Go, and I'd say this is pretty much the exact same size as that. As soon as you take off this front cover, immediately you see this beautiful pane of glass up front. And the first thing that stands out, honestly, is the sheer amount of cameras and sensors on this thing. There is a lot of tech built in here. On the bottom, you can also see these little vents in order to circulate the air, and you can see the fan vents up top here as well. In typical Apple fashion, the build quality of this thing is absolutely fantastic. This back woven band here is elite comfortable. I like how everything is put together with magnets, and it all literally snaps into place. From the all aluminum battery design to this engraved polishing cloth, which, by the way, in case you were wondering, is quite a bit different compared to the other polishing cloth that they sell, to the soft touch padding finish. This is an elite product, and it better be for $3,500 USD. Now, one more thing we gotta quickly unbox here is my, I believe these are the Zeiss lenses. Now, because I wear glasses, this is gonna be in my next video. I had to go to the States and get a prescription because they wouldn't accept a Canadian prescription. So I ran some missions for this. Pretty good, pretty good. I can see through them. We're going to just see if it snaps in there. Oh yeah, so it just magnetically snaps right in. Let's go ahead and throw this on, and I'm gonna turn it on. Bismillah. Let's go. Okay, so this is like super loose, and apparently you gotta use this thing on the side here somewhere to tighten it. Pretty good way of doing it. Quite comfortable. Is this turning on? Or maybe it's this button. That was anticlimactic. Oh my God, absolute idiot, Tausif. I haven't even attached the battery to it. Oh my God. Okay, so I put it on like this, and then I twist it. Boom, and then there's a glowing light LED there to let me know that it is now connected and turned on. Once I figured out how electronics actually work, the setup process was straightforward. I had to pair with my iPhone, and then I went through a series of instructions in order to set this up. Once I was in, the first thing I noticed was the actual pass-through footage. It definitely felt like I was looking through a camera. I don't know what I was expecting here. And then I had to quickly take off the headset in order to create this avatar. This is what it looks like. What do you guys think? Accurate? So the first thing I want to show you guys is how it looks to actually jump into one of these scenes. This is Yosemite, and oh my goodness, when I cranked up the immersion, this felt like I was literally there. I've seen this in other VR headsets before, but this was on another level. The sounds, the visuals, everything, it kind of just really came together to make it feel realistic. Then it was time to take a trip to the moon. And look, I got the moon watch on the moon. Interacting with this thing first kind of feels surreal because it's basically just looking where you want to go and doing this pinching motion with your hand, and it goes there. Just for fun, I opened up a Safari browser, went into Instagram, and basically I was able to scroll through, and it was extremely seamless, zero lag, everything looks really nice, and you can even go ahead and move the window around anywhere you want, resize it to however you want. Man, this is really fun. The coolest part is you don't need a controller for this. You can literally just do all of this with your hand. You can even zoom in and focus on a specific area. Now, being a Canadian, I quickly realized all of the restrictions that I had on this thing, but there are workarounds. Make sure you guys tune into my other video for that. Now, I wanted to try something fun, so I decided to take my screen with me outdoors, and because this thing is completely remote, this was really cool. I could just go into my backyard and have this like giant screen. So let's say if I'm like lawn mowing or something, I could be watching like a YouTube video or have a web page open. This is really cool. But look how clear, crystal clear it is, like even up this close and personal. This is actually so surreal. Now, one thing I quickly want to mention here, typing on this thing takes a little bit of getting used to. You either look at the letter and pinch with your hand as usual, or what I found quicker was to actually touch the letters with your hands on the keyboard, and that actually works pretty well as well. But the quickest is just literally using Siri to say it. Okay, I don't know if I'm running into a bug or what, but I'm trying to like pull down control panel, but it won't let me. The eye stuff is not working, like everything has gone a little bit of haywire. Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna go ahead and restart this. So this wasn't my first time. A couple separate occasions I've had issues where it would randomly stop responding to me. Now this is to be expected considering it's a first gen product. And to make matters worse, the whole connecting to your MacBook so that you can mirror your screen in Apple Vision Pro wasn't working. I was told this is a seamless experience. I can just go ahead and turn at the Mac and be able to, man, this is annoying. I'm a little bit annoyed. But while I was working randomly out of nowhere, I definitely see this being a really, here we go. Now we see connect. It's connecting. It's gonna open up my Mac oh, here we go. Can you guys see this? Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. I have my Mac here now, and when I turn around, I see my Mac display. How big can this get? Let's see. Oh, this can get pretty big. Like I have my Safari open here, I have my update happening there. I have Final Cut Pro open here. This is crystal clear. Like I could easily edit off of this because I can read everything. Like when I go home or I'm traveling or anything, you don't have a huge monitor or screen. Like this literally replaces that. Yeah, look at that, no lag whatsoever. Now, one such disappointment is that you can't actually open up like multiple screens, but the good thing is I still have like my Safari screen here open. What I'm able to do right now is I'm able to use my MacBook like touchpad as well as my keyboard up here on Safari in Apple Vision Pro. So while I'm using this, right, okay, so this is me, I'm editing, and then I also have this screen open up here. I can go ahead and you can see now my cursor shows up over here because this is the app that I'm using. And I can scroll through whatever I want. I can type here, Instagram. Oh my God, this is real life. Man, real life graphics suck. Surprisingly, it wasn't as bad to wear this thing. I thought it would be like way too heavy. Okay, so time right now is 7 p.m. I've been using the Apple Vision Pro since about 11 a.m. So many hours. I wanted to get really comfortable with it, really accustomed to it so I can share my first impressions and thoughts on this headset. I did find it quite a bit annoying having that cable kind of dangling out. I got to figure out another way to manage that. I have some accessories which I'll probably unbox in another video, but yeah, hopefully that helps with that. But the video quality of the feeds coming through this thing, incredible. The best I have seen, like watching a movie or a video on this feels 4K. Like it feels 4K HDR. It's nice, crisp. Everything looks amazing. The clearest I have ever seen in any headset. The whole like, you know, touch your fingers to confirm and your eyes thing works incredibly well. Like it almost feels like magic sometimes, but there's certain times where it really feels like it's slowing me down because as humans, like I'm used to really multitasking, right? Sometimes you're not always looking where you want to input, and that's kind of been jarring for me. I went into this with a lot of expectations because people were really bigging it up, and I came out thinking that this is really cool and I definitely see myself using it. But for how long is a question that I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on, because I'm gonna try using this for the rest of the week and see if the novelty kind of wears off. It's like any new experience, you know, like when you experience something new for the first time, you're like, holy crap, this is amazing, it's incredible. But as you actually start using it, you realize maybe, you know what, I don't wanna watch an NBA game on this. I just wanna watch it on the TV while I'm eating popcorn and kick back and working on my laptop. So my advice is, stay tuned. This is not a every person product. This is an enthusiast product. But the best thing you can probably do is go to the Apple Store. They have these there. Try it out for yourself and see if the experience is something that you really want to take home with you. And if you want to drop $3,500 plus tax USD on it. But in any case, make sure you guys stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more. So if you like this video, make sure you guys are subbed. You stick around, check out these two videos here. Help your boy out, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.